60 to 70 meters. And it looks like they're moving away from here. I can just see the ears moving through, but let's stay with this lioness and buffalo, because look how fascinating this is. Watch her stalking everyone. And as I mentioned, well, you can see the two lionesses now lying there. I think the other one is just behind those bushes. So lying, waiting, not stalking any closer, just seeing if these buffalo actually approach them and they can ambush them. It'll be much easier than trying to stalk. This is very exciting, everyone, and the thing is that we don't know when this is going to explode. It could happen any time from now, or 10, 15 minutes from now. But let's have a look. Buffalo coming closer.
There's the cub.
Byron was saying he thinks this buffalo heard the cub, and that's a possibility. Heard the sound of the little cubs making a noise. So hopefully the cubs don't spoil it for the lionesses. Michael, you asked, do the cubs know to sit still and be quiet? It does appear as if they do know. They're not walking over to the females and bothering them. They are hanging back. They're lying down where they were left, but they are making little sounds, which is not ideal. They need to be quieter. But it is incredible to see how they know to hang back a little bit and not right next to the females or moving around or playing as much as they were earlier. So that instinct does kick in, and they can see the change in body language from the lionesses, as you can see there. That lion poised and ready. Flying Fish, you asked, are buffalo colorblind? Now I'm trying to think, and I always forget this, and I wonder how they study it. Apparently, judging by the rods and cones in their eyes, they can determine what animals see, and they usually say, predators generally see in a black and white color, but I don't know about antelope and buffalo and that. I'm actually not sure what their eyesight is like, if it is color. I would assume it's a bit of color though. And again, I always wonder how accurate those studies are, but nowadays modern medicine and the studies and the research that gets done, it is really incredible. These cubs are starting to move a bit closer, everyone, which is a bit worrying, because they may mess up this hunt or potential hunt, or spoil it if they make too much noise, move around too much. Those buffalo are still slowly creeping forward. Again, I don't want to move too much now. Don't want to disturb the lionesses or the buffalo. We don't want to favor either of the two. But look at that. Oh, that buffalo is getting much closer. If these lionesses do spring up and run off the buffalo, we will move quite quickly. Now that female buffalo over there is not looking too healthy at the moment. You can see the ribs. And I say it's a female, you can see the boss, very, very thin horn structure, not as thick as the males around her. So something like that could potentially be a bit easier to hunt, everyone, because she looks a little bit weaker. So let's see what happens. These little cubs better sit tight. Wow, that's amazing. Look at that, everyone. Now, as I mentioned, oh, hang on. These lions have kind of flanked these buffalo a little bit. They spread out. They're probably about 40 meters apart. From the lioness on the furthest or far left to the lioness on the far right. So they've kind of flanked them, and what may happen is one could possibly burst out and maybe try and chase one buffalo towards the other lionesses. Okay, it's starting to get quite tense here again, everyone. These buffalo are even closer now. Look at that. I think the buffalo, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna move, everyone. Let's try to see. It looks like they managed to not quite get one yet, but they were following one. The elephant or trumpeting. There we go. There's the lioness on the back, everyone. Look at that, look at that. There we go, the elephants have trumpeted, they're moving off. Oh wow, look at this. Yes, this is incredible, everyone. Just again, everybody, for those sensitive viewers, if you are watching, it's not always easy to see, but this is nature, everybody. So just bear that in mind, please. And this is interesting. Let's just watch. All 5 lionesses now. Watch how they'll try and keep that buffalo busy while that one lioness is hanging on. She won't let go, but look how strong this. Look at that. Try and get the legs out from under the buffalo. And how powerful is that buffalo, though, to be able to stand with this lioness on its back. Those other buffalo may also come back and help this one. There's some elephant coming into the area now too. Let's see what happens. Wow, this is... Oh. Look at that. Managed to shake off that lioness and get away. Now with this elephant just off to the right, you might see it coming into frame. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Oh, you see the lionesses moving off very quickly. They don't like the elephant very much. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Buffalo managed to get away and the elephants chased the lions off. You see, lions do not really like big elephant. I'm just going to watch what this elephant does. No, easy. not going to move. She's just chasing that other lioness. Don't charge us. Hey, don't worry. See, I don't want to move. No. Hang on. We're not here to hurt you. See, I don't want to make too many loud noises and sounds like this other guy is doing. See, they're a little bit upset with these lions around. This is just a young elephant though. I just want to sit tight. So everyone, see, this is typical behavior. These animals do get very upset when there are lions around and that, but I do think staying calm as much as possible is far better than trying to make too much noise, shouting at the elephant. Try to keep our voices as calm as possible. I do believe they pick up on that, and that young elephant could see just coming towards us and then moved off again, just unhappy with all these lions around. And there it goes. Some more elephant running, and there's buffalo running off to our left. Possibly smelt. Now, situations like this, everyone, you do have to be sure to have an escape route just in case, especially with a herd of elephant around like this, and with that other one trumpeting, it will definitely alert the herd. And you saw some buffalo running there too. I don't know where the lions have gone now. One lioness headed back in that direction. So it's all going on at the moment. It really is. I mean, this is incredible. Isn't that amazing? And that elephant did get my blood pumping a little bit. But like I said, it's best to stay calm and just try and assess the situation as best as possible. Not panic, not make too much noise. Just see, and if you need to, then you can react and possibly make a loud noise, which would probably stop the elephant. But luckily there, it didn't look like it was really aggressive, just wanted to warn us and try to chase us away too. And I think purely because it got hyped up by those lions being around here.